Hi, this is Carol. I'm going to experiment with a couple of stencils, and I wanted to record just in case some magic happens because when you're not prepared, that's when something cool really happens. Of course, now I can't find my stencil. Hello. Okay, here we go. I made this one. I cut this one from a piece of laminated paper using some scissors. Let's just see what it does. And of course, I've got my neon paints out because I can't help myself. I'm going to have to get out my other set soon. These are getting pretty empty. Yeah, this one, I think I've just used the last bit of it. I'm going to have to get me some big bottles of these, I think. Okay, there's the end of the blue. So I think I could probably cut this and get some more of it out, maybe. Might as well try, because I'm going to throw it away either way. I've always wondered how much extra I'm throwing away. I'm going to get this little thing out and stick it in there and see how much more paint's actually in there. Probably not much. I mean, I squeezed the heck out of that thing. Yeah, not much. Not much. Okay, I got all of it out. All right, now we know. All right, I need some more of that. What is that? Neon blue artist lock. All right, let's go purple since they go together well. Might as well use all of it too. Looks like everything's running out. Let's try. I'm gonna put some of that purple over here along with some of this pink. Well, we're using them all up today. Who knew? And I'm going to do this and then move some of it over here. And do that. Oops, piece of paper. And then some pink. Almost used too much of it, I guess. I know what I can do. Make me a couple of just painty papers. Do some really quick pulls just to get some paint on the papers, but not rubbing very hard. Nice painty paper. Oh, I just got it on my stencil, which I guess that's okay. This has pink on it still, so I'm going to spread that out a little more. First time using this stencil. I tried to make it the perfect size for my gel plate here. So I'm going to do this. And the other one, I'm going to use this, which I also hand cut. This is my Twinchy stencil. Need to pull that off. Look at nice. That's nice. I'm going to take that off, let that dry. This has that, so I'm going to do what's called a flop off onto another piece of paper. I'll do it right there. So put it upside down and use a clean brayer and just kind of puts it on there to try to get the paint off of that stencil. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Look at there. Yeah. Still got some on there, but I'm going to leave it on there. Let it start developing layers of paint on it. See what we do here. Nice. Now this one, I'm just going to get a piece of deli paper if I've got some close by. Yes, right here. And I'm just trying to clean off the paint from these little squares. All right, good enough. Now, I'm going to get this other piece back out. This piece that I did that flop off on, I'm going to do the same thing with this, but over to the right because I don't have any more space to show you because that has paint on it. May not be too much, but every little bit adds up. to make really cool designs. A little bit. All right. So now I'm going to let these dry and I'll be back. So it's later in the day. I'm going to, oops, put this one. These are completely dry. That's pretty good. I'm going to put some color on here in the squares. Let's do green. Let's do it. All right. That's good. Now I'm going to flip it over onto this. Who knows what it'll do? Oh, pretty. All right. Now I'm going to use this clean brayer and just kind of press that on there. I don't want to take off the stuff that's under it. It doesn't do anything much. A little, a little. All right. So I need this to dry. And I need to put some texture on this. I bought this today. I mean, look at that lovely little design. So I'm going to brayer a little bit of this to the right and stamp it on there. Let me get my Prussian blue. I think that'll be good. All right. This Artist Lock Prussian blue. I've had this quite a while. So I'm going to squirt it over here to the right on a piece of paper and spread it out a little bit. Actually, I'm going to use get it on my brayer. I don't know if it's going to work. And brayer it on there. I don't know if it'll work. I can't see it. I need a third gel plate. Ooh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm glad I got that. This was in the kitchen section. This is an oven mitt, or not a mitt, but it's almost too big though. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. I love that. I can't stop. Mhm. We have a lot of paint left over to the right of the Prussian blue. What am I going to do with it? Put me a piece of paper down. Let it get one of those packages I had from earlier. Get this one. And I'm going to truly roll it up good on this time. Oh, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. Sorry. That is cool. All right. What if I just do this way? Okay, I just made that so much easier just now. I'm going to turn that upside down. Do that. Oh, yeah. Want some right there. About used up my paint this time. Very pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. Are we dry yet? Not quite, but close. So I'm gonna put my little fan on this for a minute. All right, I'm gonna use these little cheapy metallics I got from Hobby Lobby. I'll use the gold on this and the blue on this to pick it up with. I don't even know if I've used the gold before. Not too much. I bought these because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the metallics, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money until I found out if I liked them. So now I'm gonna use them up. I do like the metallics. This blue one's getting close to the last leg. Come on, bud. There we go. All right, gold. All right, probably this one with the blue will be my favorite because it's more colorful. But you never know. Sometimes those golds and bronzes do a pretty good job. When it's wet, you could just feel the coolness. It just feels cool to the touch, for me anyway. I ran out of white craft paint the other day, so I bought me some more of this. This is 49 cents at Hobby Lobby. I mean, boy, you can't beat that. And then, of course, I had to buy this trio of colors. Looky there. We have sky blue, flamingo pink, and chartreuse. Yeah, that's going to be pretty to use. Got to have white, though, because that's how I make my little squirty paint in my little squirty bottle. So this stencil, the first time I've used it, on the back of the laminated piece of paper that I have. And it's just a design I put in there, cut out, and then I just kept cutting until I liked the layout of the lines. Still not ready, but getting there. Let's pull these and see what they look like. Oh yeah, something like this. That is lovely. Oh, I love that honeycomb design from this. Love it. Oh yeah. Okay. Love that color combo. And that was pulled with the gold. Okay, that was the one that was pulled with the gold. This is the one that was pulled with the neon, not neon, metallic blue. Ooh, this is pretty too. Nice. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at that. But this one shows more metallic in the little designs themselves. And this one, if I can pick it up, it doesn't really have much of a metallic sheen to it. But this one really does. Oh, I love it. Love them both. Yes, I love that honeycomb pattern. This is the same as these. I can tell these little ones, I really like them, so I just need to go ahead and get one of each one. But in the big, they have become my go-to colors. So, yeah. Brayer this off onto the stencil and leave the squares on the gel plate, but then flop the stencil over on top of this piece of paper. Not that much paint, so I didn't want that much paint. Just want a little color. But I need to do it before it dries. I'll pick it up real quick, flip it over, be as precise as I can, and lay it on. Pretty precise. Lay it on top of that stencil, and then press it. Look, here we go. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, big fat fail. Now this has paint coming off. Go wash it. All right. I only cleaned that one. Then I decided not to clean the others because this is a laminated piece of paper that I cut. And see on the edges there, the water was seeping in. So I'm definitely going, and it's right there peeling. And so I'm definitely going to have to learn how to use my Cricut and make these real stencils. See, it's coming off there too. Yeah. I have to learn how to make these stencils. I'm going to only use the stencils on this. I'm not going to use this anymore today because it's wet and falling apart. Sad, sad, sad. I have to learn how to use that Cricut, I guess, which I want to learn how to use. It's just the process of getting all the stuff out and dedicating a space for it for a while because my space is limited. But and I know once I start doing that, I won't do any more of these either, probably because these were hand cut. This was a calendar, actually. I had every month on there and it was blank. And I used it as a dry erase board when I worked at the library and I would write on it and then dry it and use it the next year. It was fun. So let's put something here. Trying to use up these neons. Go orange, or yellow, and green. And as I brayer them on this side, I'm going to bring them over to this side, trying only to get it in the crack. We'll see how that goes too. Oh, I love the green. I love the green. Kind of like that. That'll work. Now I'm going to wipe this off on a brayer off sheet. All right, do the yellow without touching the orange. Set the orange too far down, didn't I? Ooh, those are definitely fun and bright. I'm going to use this one, which is just blobs that I made. I'm going to leave one side clean. I started to draw it on there, and I changed my mind. I want this to dry. Take this off. Now both of these need to dry. I feel like I might dab a little paint in these. do this. I'm going to put my fan on it, let it dry because it's got some thick spots. But I like how it looks. I did my handprint doing this, put my handprint on the gel plate and then use this technique to color it in. It ended up being really cute. Now I'm going to put the green in the middle section. And then I put the orange in the bottom section. I like doing this. I like experimenting with the different art techniques. Dabby, dabby, dab, dab, dab. When I cut these, the wide spaces will be cut in half. These are going to look good in my little twinchy book when I make twinchies out of them. Okay, so the next is going to be the orange. And then during the process, I'll add it over here. I don't even know what pool color I'm going to use on this. But I use the same three colors, but on the other one. Like put the yellow on this, the orange on that, and the green on that. I might do it. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick with this blob of paint. I'm definitely going to have to set these aside to dry, do something else after I get through with this. And I need to work on my mixed media prompts. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a playlist for that. I will put that in the description also. I think I'm on number 6, the 6th layout in the book. Try to do one a month. I was starting out doing it twice a month, but it was just too much. It took up all the time. I didn't have time for other stuff. And I gotta, if there's anything you know about me, I don't just do the same type of art over and over. I like to do different things. That's how my interest stays in it. Like it's been a while since I've had my watercolors out. So this stuff needs to dry. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to put blue metallic. Stay put, buddy. There we go. Put my hands in it. Okay, I'm going to like that. And this one, I think I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to, I've not used this yet. I'm going to put, this is the green. I'm going to put the green in the middle and on the top. Let's just do the whole thing. I know it's going to make mud on top of that. Let's just do it. See what happens. Put this one on there, the one that I did that flop off on. This needs to dry for a minute. I'm going to put this on it real quick. It's good to do this rather than heat. All right, not completely dry. The little circles still have a little bit. Oh, it's a little thick. This metallic white, though, I like using it for the pool color. These paints are actually turning out pretty good for using as the pool color. Pool color. It's a good consistency for that. All right, I'm gonna let these dry. I like it though. It's paint and fix it. All right, I'm so happy. I made a new backdrop. It's so cute. Let me show you what I used. Same thing, but a different design. This is a piece of peel and stick wallpaper from the Dollar Tree. And this backdrop is 2 pieces that I stuck to a laminated poster. I didn't want to use this one because I didn't want the shiny. I'm going to use this for a journal cover. But, oh, it's so cute. I'm so happy. This was way easier to place on the laminated poster than contact paper that I had before because it would get bubbles in it. This is perfectly smooth. Very happy with this. Best $2.50 I've spent in a long time. So the last 2 gel prints I did, Or this one, because I made it kind of muddy, but this one was fine. But this one definitely needs something. So I'm gonna find that stencil, the same stencil. That's my blob stencil. I don't know what to call it. Blobs. So now I want to do something there. I'm gonna put a little metallic white on there. Use these little ones first. I've still got these little thing paints. Use those up. So I'm gonna put it over here and brayer it on there over these blobs that I didn't like. Then I'm just gonna use my littler brayer for this. Get a little white something on there, and then take it from there. I knew when I put that neon metallic green over that orange, I probably wouldn't gonna like it, but it's an experiment. You never know till you try something. Let's just dry that for a minute. My dog just laid down under my feet again. She always does that. I'm just going to use this piece of paper. It's just about ready to go in the garbage anyway. Now that's interesting. Everything is interesting. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. We have air bubbles. Get out of there, air bubbles. Okay, experiment time. Paint and water and the break. I think it's doing this because I just conditioned it with baby oil. If I drip deep places, I'm never gonna finish if I start finding new things. Drip, drip, drip. It's still wet. I'm gonna take this off and dry it with the blow dryer. I'll put a piece of paper on that, otherwise that'll take forever to dry. Put it on, pull it off, and see what it looks like under there. That's interesting, except for that spot there. I don't like. I'm just gonna let that dry and just see. Pretty big puddles there. I don't know if you can see them. That's interesting. All right, let's just move these swap places here. Move that over there. This one. Now it would take color again. Let's see something. So that's like that when I go down. Yes, okay. Trying to make it the same. So close enough. Okay. Let's use a metallic. I've not used this one before. Or if I have, I don't remember it. Metallic blue artist loft. You never know till you try, right? I'm going to brayer this on and then lay that sheet on it and just see what happens. Brayer it on, remove the stencil, then do the sheet. It's a pretty color. And I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to try to get it exactly. There's no getting exactly close as I can. Okay. All right. And that's left a little design on there too. This has paint on it. I'm going to flop it down here real quick and then pick it back up. Cool. I need to put the rest of my stuff over here. When I cleaned off my desk, I did clean it. Of course, everything's still back over here, but it's more organized. Here, you'll see. I mean, it's still a mess. There's my window. I think that might be dry now. What am I going to do since that's pretty cute? I know what I can try. It's Deco Art Extreme Sheen. This is, what's it called? How to say it? Peridot. For real now? Oop, you have to shake up because they have like an oily substance in them. Alrighty, let's see what it does. What kind of a color this is. I'm being very sparing with the paint because I don't want just big globs. I want thin little sweet layers. That's interesting. What color do I want to add with that? Something soft. This is that same paint. This one is amethyst. I'm gonna go over the whole thing. I think I'm just gonna let this dry, but not let it be my pool color. Right then, all right. That's gonna be pretty if I play my cards right. All right, these are dry. This one, what am I gonna do? Should I do black? Metallic black? Maybe, maybe not good, but it may be good. All right, let's see what happens. Same paints, but sapphire. So that one under there was actually purple. I forgot. Let's put this on here. Just look, the blue just seems oily. Oh, I had black on there. Oh well. Yeah, that blue doesn't shake up right. Oh, yeah, it's the oil. Oy, that paint's just gonna be all screwed up. This what I'm gonna do. I don't know why, but I'm gonna put this on it and just be done. Ooh, it's slimy because it's the oil from the paint. Yeah, I'm gonna start storing these upside down so that the oil rises to the bottom instead of the top. See that oil. Ooh, I'm gonna let this dry. All right, the way this is soaking up that oil, I don't like it. So I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, it's oily. There's no way I'm gonna use that. It's kind of neat looking, honestly, but it's oily. I'm not gonna use oily paper. So bye bye. Bye bye. Shame, shame, shame. And this is oily too. So I'm going to just get a funky piece of paper. Then I'm just gonna put something on that real quick and pull it up and see if it's still oily. I might be able to save that bottom part. Now I need to let it dry again. I still might be able to get a pool off of that. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting. Hmm. Now, do you think I can recreate that? Well, that's cool. Wow. Well, that's cool. That's the one that started out with the wetness on there, or I was cleaning the gel plate. Cool. I wonder if I can recreate that. I'll be right back. All right, what I did first, I just had to go back and look. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna spray some water. Okay. Put a little bit of metallic white. Layer it around. And that's really thick. I'm mixing in with the water. It's separating a little, but I wanted it to separate a little bit more. So I'm going to dip my little squirty thing, my little watercolor wetter. And just do a few drips. And actually, up here doesn't have much. So I'm going to and then I did a paper on it. I'm just going to do this paper with a slight pat to make it look like that. Let's let this dry. Interesting. I wonder if I could add that wetness to that and do it there too, so that without messing up what I've got. You little finger paint marks with water. I'm going to spray each one. I like drawing different things. Not everything has to be exactly the same. And this will have to dry too once I get it the way I want it, where the water's kind of separating and like that, separating. Uh-uh. My dog's watching TV, the young dog. All right, these are dry. So what I'm going to do this time with the metallic blues, I'm going to put the metallic blue on this one. And then when I'm done, flop it over onto this one. All right, so now I have, I don't even know what I've got on that. I get up and do other things and forget this, which is peridot, I believe is how you say it. And the white, the metallic white, the peridot, and the metallic blue. And on this one, I have the metallic white and the metallic blue. Both these metallic blues are the Artist Loft. And then what I did was I did a super thin layer of this amethyst. I think they look pretty dry. Let me give it a little fan work just to be safe. But I think it looks pretty dry. I had a little bitty fan, one of those little battery operated fans, but it didn't seem to blow too much. There we go. Use my big sprayer. Super thin. I want that to dry. Am I doing the same color here? Because I've got that green on here too. Green and purple. Well, not opposites on the color wheel, but they're getting close. Opposites on the color wheel do create browns and muddy colors, and because it has yellow in it, the green does. And it has blue in it also. What do I want? Red for that, or pink. I'm gonna do a thin layer of this cheap pink. This crafters. If I can open it. Whoa, there we go. May not be good, but then again, it may be good. You just never know. Okay, now I'm gonna let both dry again because I'm gonna do the final pull with that metallic black again. So this is chunks where the white was are very thick. Let's see what that looks like at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. The reflection of the window's kind of funny. That's from that side. Turn it over. That's from that side. I'm curious curious what this is going to do. Okay, I'm going to put the metallic black on this. I'm going to do it on both of them actually, because I'm wanting to see what it does, if I have enough. I'm almost out of black metallic. It's just a little bitty thing of it where I had a big thing that someone gave me. Oh, it's a lot. A big thing of paint samples, colors. Another blank sheet of paper. Love how this feels when you're doing it. All right, let's turn them over and see what they look like. Interesting. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, those are going to be interesting. All right, let's let them dry. Ooh, oh, these are cool. Very different. Not too shiny, a little bit. Now that did a piece of the metallic came off right there. And this one, very interesting looking. I need to put just a little something right there. Just a little. So you can still see it, which is okay, but it matches a little better. Those are cool. So now let me get all the rest of my prints together. All right, let's do a flip through of everything I did today. They are in order. It's got some good shininess on it. Let's just clean the stencil. That one will need more. And so will this one. A little bright. It's got a slight amount of sheen to it from the metallic white. Super bright. Super bright. This is that funny grouping that started out with the watered down paint and I just kind of went with it. Very cool. I like that one. And then the rest of them are stuff that I used to remove paint between the stencils and using up paint that still need some love and some more interest. Okay. I think my favorite of the day is this one. That's my favorite of the day. So I'm going to definitely write down the steps I did to get that. And now I'm going to lay these out and finish up my video. Look at this lovely lineup of gel prints. I'm so happy with these. I love the colors, the brights, the middle colors, and the grungy dark colors too. I just like them all. And I still have a few that need some love. I'll do something with those. And a few of these probably need some extra stuff also on there. But overall, I'm very happy with these. And I love that I was able to use my own stencils this time. This is the first time I've had a full session using only my stencils. And I can't wait to design some more and get that Cricut out of the box that my sister gave me and learn how to use it finally. Anyway, I hope you've been inspired to get your paint out and create something. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you come back.